The tank had revolutionized the battlefield, and the French were quick to see the need to add speed and mobility. They developed the 7-ton Renault FT-17 with a 2-man crew and a machine gun or 37mm cannon in the world's first traversing turret. The American forces, which had begun arriving in France in summer 1917, soon replaced their French helmets with the British version, but enthusiastically adopted the small French tank. They practiced with it before the cameras for publicity. Several hundred were brought forward in support when the Americans began their first major action as an independent force. This was September 1918 in the Meuse-Argonne area of northeastern France. There the Americans faced a daunting challenge. Their trenches lay at the foot of the slopes running up to the Argonne forest. They would have to attack uphill against an experienced enemy which had had plenty of time to build elaborate defensive positions. Behind the barbed wire and trenches of the German front line lay a series of machine gun nests which had been carefully camouflaged in the wooded terrain. German reinforcements could be rushed to these to blunt any breakthroughs. From them, the German defenders could bring withering fire to bear on advancing troops. The Americans had practiced hard using tanks to support their infantry, but these frequently came to grief, since the Renaults were only lightly armored and they could only get across a gap of 6 feet. Despite these problems, the US troops were able to break through after 3 weeks' savage fighting and force the Germans to abandon their defensive line.